Greetings, mortals. I have returned here at Game Guys. Welcome back to Bioshock Remastered.
Ryan, son, we best keep to our knitting. It's time to either run the table or go empty.
Excuse me.
Ryan's got the genetic key to Rapture. We get that from him, and we get out of this hellhole. We don't, then you and I are ghosts.
Otherwise, we go to the Hell Square.
To Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch. It's time to finish this.
Alright, we're just about getting to the big man himself.
I say Cohen's lost his if you knew him when he used to believe work, struggle. Now, he rots in that neverland, waiting for someone to come and tell him he still got it. I suppose that's why he let you live.
No, he attempted to kill me a couple of times.
You can taste it, Ken.
Because he just assumed I thought his work would... Well, it is atrocious. Sorry, what did he say? My bad. Howdy ho. At this point, it's... Okay, so... As you can tell, enemies going forward are now gonna have, like, higher hit points, spiked health. Gonna lengthen that red health juice bar, known as the bar of health. Oh, right, we're done with this research. Just hack it, Jack. Okay, good. Now we hacked it. So we are now in Hephaestus. This is the engineer's block of Rapture. This is where all, like, the big industry stuff tends to happen.
Nationalised Fontaine Futuristics. He owns it now, lock, stock and barrel. For the good of the city, he says. He'll break it up in due time, he says. I've resigned from the council and lodged me letter of protest, but that's just pissing in the wind. It'll be war, I say, unless somebody stops Ryan, and right fast.
Looks like the head of security wasn't too thrilled about what Ryan was doing.
Afternoon trying to get as close to Ryan's gate as possible without making a spectacle of myself. He's got it shielded 6 ways till Easter. There's no way into that place. All I got from my trouble was the hairy eyeball from Ryan's splicer mates. That's the reward you get for trying to outsmart the best electrical engineer of our generation.
Well, he certainly thinks highly of himself. And now time to beat up the security camera. No film. This enrages Jack. We know how much he loves photography. What's in the U-Invent? What do I make here? I forget. Oh, I hack it. Because I'm a naughty man who does naughty things like hacking vending machines. Because I can. Nah, it's more cost efficient. Come on, where's that extra pipe? There it is! Ugh. Ooh, do I need more electric gel? I believe I'd take some time here to figure out... Because I have a lot of options and I don't want to overproduce accidentally, because then I'm wasting crafting materials at that point. So! Oh yeah, I definitely gotta go for Bloodlust. This is a good one. Now you get a little amount of health and Eve whenever you have melee dudes. I'm definitely looking at the heat-seeking RPG. So we get 2 electric gels, that's 50. Armor-piercing rounds, I believe, yep. Scrab. Exploding bucks, cool. Electric gel, napalm, liquid nitrogen. We got the armor pierces right there, armor pierces. There it is. Let's go to the U-Invent, what else can we get? Yeah, I was checking to see how much ammo I could craft. Let's go for some more. 20 pierces. Yes. What's 20 more for the road? Okay, we're done. We're done. No more armor pierces. Okay. We're making some heat seekers. And, exploding bucks, I believe? Yep. Alright. The U-Invent machine is fantastic for crafting the hard-to-come-by rare ammunition types. We got a bunch of heat-seeking RPGs, electric gel, a shitload of armor-piercing rounds for the Tommy gun. And don't forget to praise be the safety save. And now we're gonna continue making our...
Looks up and sees the face of God.
Dude, just shut the fuck up already.
They all had mothers, fathers, people who loved them. They got married, fucked their wives.
Well, at least they got some before they kicked the bucket, so good on you,
I
gents.
haven't chosen the
And
spot
ladies,
for
I
you
hope
on the
it was
wall
just
yet.
as satisfactory for you as it was for allegedly them back when they had their dicks and they weren't on a wall.
I had to go jungle style with that filthy ape for 3 weeks, but he finally spilled the beans on how to get to Andrew Ryan. Generate a sympathetic overload in harmonic chord number 3. That's simple. Now all I gotta do is figure out what the hell a sympathetic overload is, and for that matter, a harmonic chord number 3. Piece of cake for an electrical engineer. Too bad I designed ladies' shoes. Gonna go see the grease monkeys left alive in heat loss monitoring. See what I can shake out of their trees.
Like all parasites who ever tried to walk in stolen shoes. I'd explain the science that renders what you're trying to do impossible, but that would be like playing Mozart for a tree frog.
All right, here we go! And in come the skippity-doo-dahs. Okay, Houdini Splicer, thanks to our research, we know that they're gonna show up here. Well, have you tried not shooting at your boyfriends? Maybe they won't leave you. Well, more specifically, maybe they won't be running away fearing for their lives. When he says, babe, I just want to talk, he literally just wanted to know which restaurant you wanted to go to for date night. Not, I'm leaving you for Tiffany. Because goddamn it, fuck Tiffany. Tiffany sucks. And not the good kind of sucks.
Rapture is coming back to life. Even now, can't you hear the breath returning to her life?
I can hear a lot of breaths gasping for lack of
Humming the thoughts of
living.
God's eyes. My city will live. My city
Your city's gonna murder itself. Let's be real, Andrew Ryan. So far, Jack has experienced nothing but a bunch of spliced out addicts who have nothing to do but dick each other over just to get a little bit of Adam. It's just... Face it, Andrew Ryan, you fucked it up here. Safety save! Praise the safety save! Also, praise photography. Remember, Jack loves photography. 50% increase of the wrench damage. This is especially why it's important to take research photos of the bouncer Big Daddies. Because, wrench is the best weapon in the game once when you get all the bippity-bip-bop, boobab, flip-flab upgrade snabs. I think I was waiting for the Splicer to get owned, and he took... The Big Daddies seemed to be a little, confused. Come on, Mr. Biscuit. The B is for biscuit. All right, additional safety save. Praise be. Let's go. Okay, let's get a few more research picks before I start the fight against the next Big Daddy, which is this one. All right, we're gonna get the DPS started with a few heat-seeking RPGs. Do a hop, skip, and a fire. There we go. I get one more. All right, that shook out like a good half his health. All right, let's get the frag grenades next. Ooh, take a couple heals. Owie, owie. Okay, okay. Don't panic. Panic is how you lose. That's just how you lose. Just don't panic. Don't panic, son. Alrighty then. There we go. Exploding bucks, and down he goes. Oh, you see, I reduce his health to 0. Rescue the little sister per usual. Another tendon-bound gift package.
And done worse myself. Thank you for reminding me that the light of the world has not yet been snuffed out.
Changing the light bulb does
And a little
amazing
work to help
things.
you on your way.
Power to the people station. Oh yeah, and she just teleports the little sister. Tenenbaum can just teleport little sisters there. Intriguing.
An assassin.
One of the hidden
That's
parts of the
rich.
lore.
I could have gone along, I suppose. Spliced up. Forgot. I believed in this place.
I believe I go with grenade launcher, damage
But when it got
immunity.
hard, Ryan didn't believe in rapture. Didn't believe in the Great Chain. He believed in power. And now this place is busto. And my girl is
Yep. Fully upgraded grenade launcher.
worse than gone. One of those things. So am I an assassin? Well, only one way to find out.
I traded you, O Lord, for mammon. And what?
So she wanted to get revenge against Andrew Ryan for turning her daughter into a little sister, is what I gathered from that. Yeah, your city's doing real well here, Mr. Ryan. Fucking dickhead. Okay, let's see. We're gonna get tonic slots for sure. I started off getting the health and the Eve upgrades. So we'll go physical tonic slot. And it's the final one, and I believe I go with... Actually, medical expert probably would have been the correct pick here. Stack it on top of medical expert too. Extra nutrition 3, I'm considering this. Okay. You know what? That's not a bad pick either. And combat tonic. Combat tonic. There we go. Static discharge 2. Yes. And I've officially unlocked all of the combat and physical tonic slots. All that's left are the engineering tonic slots. And then we can kind of mix and match Jack how we see fit. Alright, that's scrounging some stuff up. Automatic hack tool there. Pretty nifty piece of loot. We can now continue making our way down the hall. It gets really spooky and dark at this part of the Hephaestus. Yeah, they love their little silly lights on, lights off prank jobs. Explosive barrels, I see. Wouldn't it be ashamed if I would pee? Oh gosh, he spilled the tea. Oh my god, it got stunned by a bee. Now, go fuck off and play your Nintendo Wii. Have some winter fresh gum on me. There you go.
Imagine the will it took to create a...
Oh my god, I get it.
And what have you...
You built shit at the bottom of the ocean so you can get away from, so you didn't have to pay taxes. We understand what's up, Mr. Ryan.
Welcome to the circus of Bowser.
I'm gonna tickle your nose. Yes, let's just go with nose. Oh, I knew you were faking it, you silly faker, man. And now you're all into pieces. Literally because I froze you. Let's grab some healing. Let's take some pictures of the bouncer Big Daddy. Getting close to maxing out that research. I think I'm also getting pretty close to finishing the next research upgrade for the little sister as well. Yeah, we're actually getting quite there. Bouncer Big Daddy's close. Little sister's also close to the next research upgrade. What other research? I think, oh yeah, Sentry Bots, I still gotta finish that research. Nitro Splicers, I believe I still need to finish that research as well. Everything else, to my knowledge, because I believe the Rivet, oh, the Rosy Rivet, Big Daddies, Those have also been, I believe that research is also done. So I think it's just that 3. Bouncer Big Daddies, Little Sisters, and Sentry Bot research. I believe that's all that's left. I might be incorrect. Let's go ahead and set up the correct ammunition type for the Big Daddy fight. All hail the safety save, per usual. Alright, let's go ahead and lob some grenades. I'm waiting for the Big Daddy to do his charge maneuver. However, yeah, the footage got a bit fuzzy there because I almost activated a ghost cutscene in the middle of the Big Daddy fight. So, that's what that was, if you were curious. It looks like I should be able to finish him off. There we go. Rescue the little sister, as usual. This should be the final Big Daddy fight of Hephaestus.
Thank you, mister.
And I got a pep bar for my rewards and efforts. Most excellent. Now, all this electric water, how do we deal with it? Oh yeah, here's the ghost cutscene.
Ryan take care of this crap himself. Because Mr. Ryan's got more important things to do than to enforce loyalty in the ranks. Say hello to Fontaine, you backstabbing son of a
Man, these guys are just dicks to each other. Hacky minigame, let's see how my plumbing hack skills have improved since the previous time. I'm still able to match the pipes in a quick and efficient manner. Oh no, that was redundant. Efficient and effective manner.
Before the final rat has eaten the last crab,
Incendiary bolts for the crossbow.
I will lead a parade. Who was that, they'll say, as they point to the sad shape hanging on my wall. Who was that?
Alright, dude, you're hanging corpses on your wall and your city is coming back to life, or are you just resurrecting some Frankenstein monster?
I begged Mr. Ryan to hand Fontaine's heuristics over to Atlas's boys as a peace offering. But the stupid sod won't listen to reason. Instead, he's just splicing his mob up, giving them more and tougher plasmids. There's an arms race on here in Rapture, but it's not about who can build the best guns and the biggest bombs. It's about who can become less of a man and more of a monster.
It's quite the philosophical conversation to have. However, we gotta go listen to this audio recording.
I didn't recognize the twist that come into the shop today. Stacked like Sally and dressed to the nines. She's played her cards pretty close to the vest, but you ain't gotta be no college job to see that she's into some bad china. She was asking about magnetic locks and some such. I played it coy, but she took wise. After she showed me round her backyard, I gave her directions to Keyboard's tool shop. Rapture's gone to hell, but sometimes the great chain still cuts you a break.
Well, at least he was satisfied. However, we gotta still get into Ryan's office. And we need the stuff to...
That's a marvel. Another man happens to be on a plane that crash lands on the same city in the middle of the ocean. Why, that sounds more like a miracle.
He's implying something. I'll leave that up to you, the viewer. Interpret what he is implying in the comments below. Can't quite get my finger on it.
Why have you forsaken me?
Well, if you'd stop being such a dickhead, maybe you wouldn't be so forsaken as much. Just a thought there, champ. I don't know.
Have any idea there's a war on? If you don't
Oh shit! I thought people were just having a rumble.
like them Eve's apple berries go through penicillin. I've got Atlas's goons hitting us non-stop and 2 dead mechanics just this week. We need to control costs. If I wanted to deal with amateurs, I would have stayed on dry land.
I've begged Mr. Ryan to hand Fontaine's heuristics over to Atlas's boys as a peace offering. But the stupid sod won't listen to reason. Instead, he's just splicing his mob up, giving them more and tougher plasmids.
Why did this play a
There's
second
an arms race
time?
on here in Ratchet. But it's not about who can build the best guns and the biggest bombs. It's about who can become less of a man and more of a monster.
I don't even remember what I just bought there, but I bought stuff. There we go. Whatever I purchased, I probably wasn't even required at this point.
Ryan's spies are dragging the young woman off right now. I'm certain she's one of Ryan's spies.
Ow! I'm gonna auto-hack these turrets because, you know, I did the research. 1 second. There we go. If you missed the prompt to hack, just zap it again.
Now I can't.
I've begged Mr. Ryan to hand Fontaine's heuristics over to Atlas's boys as a peace offering. But the stupid sod won't listen to reason.
Wait, I just played this a third time? Yes! His mom is super spliced.
There's an arms race
We
on
get
here,
it.
Ratchet. But it's not about who can build the best guns and the biggest bombs. It's about who can become less of a man and more of a monster.
Why did this play 3 times? That's sus.
Basic casing is ready. I've got 1 charge of nitroglycerin in my office. That will serve as the catalyst. Now I need a 4R34 lead
So
shield
this
right
includes
up to
all
pass the circuit.
damaged research bonuses you've acquired at this point. I absolutely want to use this on...
Should send the core into compensation mode, push power down the line, and trigger the circuit breaker on Ryan's gate. Well, that's the theory. It'll either work like a charm, or blow up half
Director's
of Rapture.
commentary.
Nothing ventured.
The damaged research...
I've begged Mr. Ryan to hand Fontaine's heuristics.
Oh my golly gosh! A 4th time!
His boys as a peace offering.
Oh, okay, I was incorrect. I needed one more. I need to have one more Big Daddy fight coming up.
Instead, he's just splicing his mob up, giving them more and tougher plasmids. There's an arms race on here in Ratchet. But it's not about who can build the best guns and the biggest bombs. It's about who can become less of a man and more of a monster.
That damage research bonus tonic I picked up, that also includes any research that you have already acquired. So you get more damage bonus from the bonus damage of the research, if that makes sense. So, if you're getting damage bonuses from doing the camera research, equip this tonic, you know, get more of that bonus damage. I said bonus damage a lot.
What a balmy dream. Some kind of...
What is up with the... Never mind, that was about to be a dumb question.
I
think I finished...
Choking the bastard. But it wasn't the tree, really. When I looked closer, it was the core control. The gizmo that feeds the maglocks on Ryan's gate. You can't cut off the power. It comes right from the volcanic vents. Ryan always gets his juice. But I suppose you could drown the son of a bitch in it.
Yeah, I think that's about as much research as I'm going to get from this. Alright, time to set it up. Safety save. Praise be the safety save. I just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. Armor-piercing rounds on the Tommy gun. Oh yeah, I also had 2 automated turrets that I definitely remembered were there. And now we can rescue this little sister. For realsies, the final little sister has been rescued in Hephaestus. There's a splicer nearby I'm gonna have to deal with after this cutscene is over.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, get over yourself, lady. Life is just... It's got some bips and bobs, but I believe in you. Not really. Alright, we got a lot of tripwire bolts. We are going to use the corpse trick. Oh yeah, I somehow lost the corpse I was gonna use. Now I gotta go find another corpse. There we go. Second corpse has been located. It's time to remove the safety hazards. Remember, safety's important. Alright, let's just go ahead and get all of this out. I mean, imagine if this touched your penis, if these wires touched your dick, they would call you Zippy Dicky for quite some time. Oh no, Shocky Cocky. You got a cock shock there, you cock jocker? I think I finally get the pistol damage increase upgrade. Or no, I think I skipped that still. Yeah, chemical thrower consumption rate. There we go. Now I use less of the liquid nitrogen napalm and whatever the fuck the... Oh yeah, it's like an electric gel.
Some chosen to destroy themselves with careless splicing, undeniable. But I will make no proclamations.
We got the circle device.
No laws. The great chain moves slowly.
Auto hack. Who the fuck just set up a turret just there and got past those two turrets?
In the parasite of big government. And once you've invited it in, it will never stop feeding on the body of the city.
And now I gotta pee. Alright, let's equip stuff on it. I think I was checking to see who was out here. And then I remembered there was a vent to explore. So I went to investigate the vent. Okay, that's a lot of canisters. I'm gonna just... Oh yeah. I got a little, spicy here. Wait for it. Let's try again. There we go. Like I said, it was gonna get a bit spicy, but Jack was able to secure the path forward. Like I said, it's a bit spicy. But if you can't take the heat, then just go and spank your meat. It's a thinker for sure. Okay, more office splunking. What else can Jack acquire so he can confront Andrew Ryan? Because Atlas really wants him to. Well, I mean, he did, you know, Andrew Ryan did kill off his family, so I can understand why Atlas wants him dead. Jack just seems to be going along with it. Perhaps wants to get vengeance alongside Atlas. He's grown a bond or a friendship with Atlas. Hey, listen, I just got here. You did this to yourself, lady. Man. What a time to be alive. Except for that person. That person seems quite dead. I shall attempt to hack the safe mode. What am I gonna do? I forget what it... Yeah, auto-hack it. Right. Because it's more efficient that way. I thought about using the UN vent, but I realized there's a hacked one earlier in the level. I could just hit that one up. Man, those whales are having a great time. Safety save. Raise Vita, safety save. Just saying. Okay, we're finding stuff to build the EMP bomb. This will allow us to overload the Hephaestus generator, giving us access to Andrew Ryan's office. So we got some liquid nitrogen. I believe I just fight an extra Big Daddy just to get the Big Daddy core parts needed. I'm also really hoping to finish off the research here for Bouncer Big Daddies. I decided to leave that safe alone. Nothing I really need.
Even miles with the water, still sees everything.
3 out of 4. And now I'm thinking, you know, if I defeat this Big Daddy, I can get that 4th cluster item. So praise be to the safety save. And let's get ready to throw down with the face down, as they said in Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day. But first things first, I think I'm checking my surroundings just to make sure there's no splicers that will get in my way. I am now positioning myself to face off against this Big Daddy.
That Fontaine wasn't overly inconvenienced by his own demise. On New Year's Eve, his wretched splicers come streaming out of the poorhouses and stormed the proverbial barricades. They're dead right in the streets, and Johnny and Jamie Citizen are lined up round the block for plasmids. Anything to help fend off the rabble.
I think I was checking to make sure I gotten all of the Little Sisters rescued, plus the director's commentary collected. Which I have up to this point, so we're good. I'm just fighting this Big Daddy to get the 4th and final collector item that I need off of the Big Daddies. I'm sure there was an extra Big Daddy corpse I could just loot off of, but hey, an extra Big Daddy fight, fun for the whole family. Man. And because I got the grenade launcher damage immunity upgrade, I can get right up close to really thoroughly land those grenade shots. Also, the Big Daddy's defeated now. Time to loot that. The 4R34 wire, whatever the fuck I just picked up. Alright, let's just beat off this dude. There we go. I believe I have all the parts needed to assemble the EMP, which I can then deliver to the generator of Fontaine Futuristics. Alright, got some splicer organs. Oh yeah, I think I finally finished the Big Daddy bouncer research. There you go. And with that damage research bonus, I'm stacking a lot of bonus damage tonics right now. So, yeah, late game power creep is really starting to kick into gear now. And it is beautiful. For I am a connoisseur of the late game, if you will. I quite enjoy the power I have acquired through various button inputs to strive for excellence, to eat your jelly beans, drink your Ovaltines. They come in bags now. Milk bags. Okay. Everything's now set up with the, yep, here it is. There we go. And it's time to go.
Does it look like it's a real bomb? It better. You got to put it on the core past geothermal control. And we'll see if these needle noses knew what the hell they were talking about.
Moving onwards. No need to fight any extra Big Daddies. I got what I came for, and it's time to move on. All Little Sisters have been rescued. We got the audio commentary from the developers. Praise be to the safety save. And Yeah, these spider splicers really just are zippity-doo-dah all over the place. And my bunny hopping speedrun strats is a go.
Looks like the ocean's got an itch to retake this corner of Rapture. This happened right after the start of the war. Read about it in the papers.
Let's hack these turrets.
Head on in. I'll see what I can dig up to help.
Hack that second
I'm no
turret.
engineer, but if I read these plans right, you can channel that magma flow using the redirect valve.
Just hold the E button or your action button on your
You'll be able
controller.
to reach the core. But Ryan's sure to take notice. Might want to set up a perimeter just to be certain.
Nah, I'm good, Chief. Just gotta load up on the correct ammunition type. Let's just get regular bucks, anti-personal rounds. Now we can get started.
These creatures kill you, even I don't. As you drag me closer to the abyss, you pull yourself right along. I offer you.
And my hacked turrets will also greatly assist me in this tower defense endeavor. Hey, listen, I was quite the Balloons Tower defense player back in middle school and early high school. I know how to defend the tower. Primarily from balloons, but splicers, I think I'm doing a fair job right now. Alright. Ah, that's a burning piss if I ever saw one. There we go. Ooh, that was right in the bum.
Are they all dead? Hope so. Best be heading on to the core.
They do seem quite dead for sure. Atlas. However, I can now access the generator room. Or the primary core of Hephaestus. Alright, just doing a quick sweep of the area just to see what's around here, and hey, let's go forward.
From your family, from your friends, from everything you ever loved. But for some reason, you like it here. You feel something. Can't quite put your finger on. Think about it for a second. And maybe the world will come to you. What did Atlas offer you? A piece of my plundered city? Mark my words, your only reward will be a knife in the back.
And just place the EMP here. The particle effects will look pretty. Make sure your graphics card can handle this. Ooh, those are some bright particles. There it is. Hello. Everything's short-circuiting. I think I take this opportunity to do some more security bot research. Now that the alarm's been triggered. Or I think I just keep going forward, yeah.
Physical defenses fall. You'll not defeat me. My strength is not in steel and fire, but in my intellect and will. You hear me, Atlas? Andrew Ryan offers you nothing but ashes.
Okay, now's a good time to heal. There we go. Woo! Man, these are getting really intense. There we go. Well, that was an exciting little skirmish. And let's enter the office of Mr. Ryan himself. Wait, it made blurble noises. What the hell was that all about?
In the end, all that matters to me is me. And all that matters to you is you. It's the nature of things.
Shut the fuck up. Christ.